Hi, I'm Murray Hitzman. I'm the director for iCRAG, which is the SFI Research Center for Applied Geosciences. iCRAG is a team of diverse researchers, both scientists and social scientists, working on understanding the Earth's past, present, and future, and how people interact with the Earth. So iCRAG has three grand challenges that we focus on. The first is Earth system change. Behind me is Dublin Bay. iCRAG is doing a number of studies there on how carbon behaves in the bay. We look at Ireland as an observatory to understand the environment writ large. Our second is Earth resources. The Martello Tower here is created and built with local stone. We're looking at those sorts of stone resources, how we rebuild the infrastructure of the country, and things like new energy. How do we get renewable energy and decarbonize the future? And third is Earth science and society. To do any of these things, people need to buy in. How are we actually going to get to that decarbonization? People are going to have to agree how to move forward. My own research is focused on metals. Metals are actually critical to how do we get to a sustainable future. So I work on zinc here in Ireland. Ireland is one of the largest zinc producers in the world. Zinc is critical for things like wind turbines. I also work on copper and cobalt, primarily in southern Africa. Without those two metals, we'll not be able to build the batteries and build the electric cars of the future. All these metals are critical if we're going to decarbonize our future. SFI's new funding to our center means that we can actually focus on and complete the research we need to help Ireland reach carbon neutrality by 2050. The funding will also allow us to work with industry partners across the country and around the world to help meet our environmental targets. Our research will help us understand Ireland's climate and climate change. It'll help us secure, in a sustainable way, the raw materials needed for us to actually decarbonize the country. And, very importantly, it will allow us to understand how society works and interacts with research so we can all meet the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. iCRAG is central to the green transition. We're working in a number of areas that will be important for the country. Wind energy offshore, geothermal energy onshore, the sort of materials we need to actually rebuild our infrastructure, and, just as importantly, understanding how society reacts with science. Very important going forward if we're actually going to get to the greener future, the more sustainable future we all want.